Good evening, good evening, good evening. Good evening, good evening, good evening. You know, I just wake up. But in my spirit, me never see something right. So, the Lord asked me to have a good reasoning with Mark Golding. Maybe the Lord asked me to have a reasoning with Mark Golding this evening. I'm going to ask Mark Golding some critical questions. Good evening, man. Good evening. We need to ask Mark Golding some critical questions. We need to ask Mr. Golding some critical questions. Every day I take on Mr. Wellness, a time for the PNP. If you are come ready to share this alive here, if you are Jamaica, then share this alive here. Because I'm going to put Mark Golding in a very hot seat tonight. And I wouldn't mind him come join me on the live because I'm going to ask him some critical questions. See, as me start, people start saying Mark sleeping. Me not even start talk about Mark Golding and the people them don't start say you're sleeping, Mr. Leader of the opposition. Come on, man. The restaurant are going through, you know, some nice cow foot and fried chicken cooked down there today. Jesus, it nice. Sleepy Mark Golding. Frey. Sir, Marky G. That's how we're going to call you. Marky G. Frey. We're going to ask you some critical questions tonight. Why is it that you're the leader of the opposition? Why is it you're the leader of the opposition but yet still Marky G? Bro, God can't get away with all of them something. You know, say between me and Uno. Uno know, so when Peter Phillips was leader of the opposition, we never see them here sitting there so much. We never see so much corruption in our life. From them, see Peter Phillips gone. You know, hear Bobby Montague say, keep him because they can get 2 or 3 terms out time. So it means that Marky G coming like a huge scandal bag. Rub out, done out and mash out. Rub out, done out and mash out. When Peter Phillips was leader of the opposition, bro, God couldn't do 3/4 of the things we might do. We never realize it. When Portia did that, Andrew couldn't do them something here. When Peter Phillips did that, he couldn't do. But through Mark Golding, sleepy. Well, Sir Batik, Peter Phillips is not leader of the opposition. He's just sitting in the parliament. Him don't talk as much. So, Marky G there. When last you hear Marky G stand up in the parliament and stand up for poor people? When last you see Marky G stand up in the parliament and poor people can say that is a poor people defender? Me talk more for defend poor people than Mark Golding ever do in a film political career. Well, even if them did that tease same way, he never saw Russian, he never saw hostile, he never saw in your face, he never used to slap you in your face. So I saw the corruption that slap you in your face now. I saw this corruption that slap you in your face. And Marky G sit down in the parliament. Or if he sit down in, if you tag Mark Golding, tag him. Yeah, me hear say him too rich to relate to the poor. Mark Golding, we don't know if you care about poor people. And the argument is, we said, Marky G, that your friend Peter Bunting mash up the PNP. Them say your friend mash up the PNP. Love Mr. Errol and the Aki alone, and love Mr. Errol alone. Yeah, them say Peter Bunting mash up the PMP. Mercat. Them say Mercat mash up the PNP. I don't know if there's any truth to the argument. But if you ask Karen Cross, remember say no. Them say if fish go river bottom until they say deep believe. Remember say Karen Cross was a member of Rise United Political Party. And Karen Cross tell you say she not support Mark Golding because all of them over there is a set of wicked. You know, see your father got good. All who did a fight against Peter Phillips lose their seat too. No, sir. All who fight against Peter Phillips lose them seat. Peter Bunting, Dayton Campbell, what I want the name? Silvera. Down at Hanover, down at Westmoreland, all of them. Ian Hales, all of them turn loser. Bunting was the biggest loser. All in a Westmoreland that a PMP area, them lose them seat. Wickham, McNeil, all of them lose them seat. So when me see all people attack, Azan, all of them lose them seat. So when me see people attack, I say, oh, Mark Golding. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, good evening.
Good evening, Andre.
I'm on my live. I can't talk right now.
Oh, you're up on the live. All right.
Yes. So when me see the whole of them attack, you know, say, oh, God will wipe out every wicked spirit. Every wicked of them, God make sure say. All them caught up in is a being a power hungry set of people. All them want is power. Mark Golding get power now. No, I don't see my defend poor people. When you're looking at the PMP today, it would be a disgrace. It would be a disgrace at what the PMP is today. Michael Manley would have turned in his grave. If you say what the great mighty PMP become. Lisa Hanna, Damian Crawford, Raymond Price, Philip Palwell, Michael Phillips. I own 5, I go fix the PMP, no, nobody else. The Fantastic 5. Dayton, Raymond, not even Dayton, no Dayton. Take out Dayton out of this because it is a sad excuse. Raymond, Damian, Lisa, Powell, and Michael, the Fantastic 5. The Fantastic 5, we're going to fix the PNP. Yeah, man, them a play bad. Look upon the crime we're having in the country. Look upon look upon the crime. Look upon the contract killing them. And I know Mark Golding can't talk about them something. Near 80 people dead in less than 16 days. And I know we see Mark Golding chain himself up a parliament, wear some black, and demonstrate peacefully for the PNP, for the country. The Fantastic 5. Dayton, you're not in the Fantastic 5. It's Raymond Price, Damian Crawford, Lisa Hanna, Philip Powell and Michael Phillips. That are the Fantastic Five. Lisa Hanna, you are Philip Powell need to take the do have no confidence against Mark Golding. In a Mark Golding constituency, there be a war on criminality. Mark Golding can't lead the PMP this time around. You don't see how Damian Crawford silent. Damian Crawford basically said for Wayne Lonesome program what they say the PMP has gone to the dogs. And I lie my tell. If anything can lie I tell. Look upon the PMP. You have a chairman and the chairman can't address the chairman. The chairman can't even put a good argument together. Angela Brownberg is a waste to the PNP. Dayton Campbell is a waste as a secretary for the PNP. Peter Bunting need to resign from out of the Senate. A time for people like all me go in the Senate and talk up the things for the country. Me not turn no PNP. I don't turn no PNP. But you have to look for the party in power that can help. If you, listen, man. Jermaine, if you think Lisa is the only hope, join me on the live and make me talk about it. I disagree that Lisa is. I think Damon Crawford would have do better. But at this time, the country need a Philip Powell. But Bunting deserve to lose him seat, Jermaine. He deserve to lose him. Oh, you're traveling, so you can't join the live. Remember, say the JLP do some half-full things to we, you know. Half-full things. And that JLP, look how much pitney there. All the little pitney throat gets slashed under the JLP government. And when them done, them say them can't fight crime. The Prime Minister say, him can't sleep at night time. The PMP got rejected in the last election. Big time. I don't see them saying them going to make a difference in having a conversation. Mark Golding, when me done with you, you know, I better just resign, you know. Mark Golding, just have a conversation now. Alright, Mark Golding. Why you can't dress better, Mark Golding? Why you can't just dress better? Tell Jamaica why you can't just dress better. Why you have that big, old, ugly white man beard where you look like there's something in a Lord of the Ring? Marky G. See my number here, the person who want to help the homeless people them. See my number there. Just send me a message and me tell you how you can help them. And me don't know if Lisa Hanna ready for the leadership, honestly. Because Lisa Hanna have a style about her where she thinks she better than people and love talk down to people. Jamaica don't want no more that leadership there. You know, so your bro God messed it up. Yeah, Mark going look at something in a Lord of the Rings, Smeagol. Remember there's something with that on the old ugly beard? That's how him look. If you think I lie, me I tell about him. I would have put up right now Philip Powell as the leader of the PNP. Connection boss. And he's no longer bro God, he's bully God. It's bully God, you know, say everybody man bully. Everybody man bully. If you don't believe, say, Damien Crawford must be the person. Put up on her hand. Me need somebody for call you. So me and them can have a discussion. See, somebody has said at least Philip Paul would that make sense. Steph, come pa me watch my Instagram now. Make me have a talk, baby. Jeremy, you sound like a political historian. Look like me, you can sit down and have a good conversation. Look for this advice here. Ricardo Lloyd Stevens advised the delegates of the PMP. No, sir. Look upon that the long epistle the youth write. Let me go get some, I go get up one milk, me I come. Eggnog, me I drink tonight. Eggnog. Batik. You know what say? As much as Golding strengthening him support, 3/4 of the delegates will support Golding, then now support him now because the delegates them have to say Mark Golding just not the right fit. If me a Gensec for the PMP, Labour Party lose election morning, noon and right. If me a Gensec for the PMP turn a Centurion party. Me in PMP govern for 100 years straight if me a Gensec for the PMP. Me not ask that Jeremy and tell me I join. Tell me I tell you. If me join the Fantastic Five, man, Mark Golding and Peter Bunting, there's nobody in the parliament. Numbered. Angela Broughton, there's numbered. Dayton Campbell, there's numbered. Them just have to talk up them things and go on them ways. Jermaine, if me ever join the PNP and the PNP use me, PNP don't lose the next election in this country. In 30 days time, in 1 month, you see me doing now 2 weeks with against the wholeness administration. In 1 month, what I would do for the PNP, they would have never seen in the history of the party. All what I do, you know, would I trademark me want my partner draw to the PNP, you know. I would take on the road with Peter Phillips, Philip Powell, Lisa Hanna, Raymond Price, Damien Crawford, and Michael Phillips. And me as a gensec walk around every parish to parish, there's a different motorcade. Partner draw we want, partner draw we want, partner draw. Judge, imagine the judgment would have come down upon the wellness administration. Partner draw we want, partner draw we want, partner draw. Jesus, mighty God, stupid, what a disrespect to the leader, the Cleopatra. Jesus, Cleopatra. Jesus, me can't believe I really said that. If you don't think say Mark Golding need to step down, say step down Mark Golding. Step down Mark Golding, step down. If you don't think say Mark Golding for step down, you say step down Mark Golding. If you don't believe say step Mark Golding must go, say step aside now. Say it now, say step aside now. Step down Mark Golding, step down. See the Mark Golding, look there. Run, Mr. Golding, run, 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 run. Everybody else says step down. Step down. Step aside now, Mark Golding. Step aside, Mr. Golding. Step aside. Andrew done put in a film corner. Andrew done under some discipline. Even not fit nor is he ready. Step aside. Mark Golding a PMP, I say if you step aside, you know, on a labor right, a PMP. Yes, King Jesus. What a bangarang! Banger! Let me tell you now the bangarang. Bangarang in a PMP headquarters! Bangarang! Bangarang! Step aside, Marky, step aside. Step aside, Marky, step aside. Step aside now. Another man bound to take over. Is it Damien? Is it Raymond? Is it Lisa Anna? Boy. Step aside now. Another man or woman is about to take over. Mark Golding in the garden, hiding, hiding, hiding. Golding in the garden, hiding, hiding from Lisa. Oh no, so Lisa Anna position herself as the next leader. So as Mark Golding resigned, it can be said that she's ready to take over the throne. Very good political strategy, Lisa Hannah. Me can't wrong you for that. Them can't disrupt me spiritually. Them do that 4 years ago, them not get to do it. You know, so tomorrow marks the 4th year since my mental breakdown. 4 years since I was naked in half a tree and got onto that spiritual attack. Yeah, man. Every time I think about that, I cry. But I'm happy now that it happened because it has made me a stronger man. It has made me a wiser man. Let me go steam my body. I'll come in a second. I'll come in a second. Yes, Jamaica, me come back. Me I go up on the farm now. No, I'm an incense. She say I'm an incense I burn. Me no smoke. Me no smoke. See there, I'm an incense I burn. I'm an incense I burn. I'm showing them my farm now. Oh God. Look there. Look how my place nice and green and merry. Look there. You see there? Everything. See me plant back things that may come up there. So my sorry them they ready for pick. So my sorry them they see me carrot them, yeah. Yeah, me show you how my land fertile. So my purple cabbage them there. So my compost, yes sir. Yeah. See me some of them here. There's Jamaica. if me ever go in a parliament, I want Minister of Agriculture, Land, Fisheries, Industry and Commerce. I would have say how I fix Jamaica. Every prisoner would have to work under my watch. Every juvenile who is delinquent would be on farmlands. Yeah. See the ackee tree where Era love pick ackee out a morning time. As in come a morning time at this a tree I'm living at. Yes, Jamaica. Anyways, let me get down back to the subject now. Let me get down back to the subject. Mark Golding, you need to resign. You need to resign. And Jamaica, I want to ask you another question here. When Peter Phillips was leader of the opposition, you know, hear them did do awful things, but it never so rampant. From Peter Phillips left out of the chambers of the leader of the opposition, every skullduggery whenever used to happen start happening now. Come on, Jamaica. It can't continue so. It can't continue so. It can't continue so. The business community want to see a good opposition leader, but them not believe in a Mark Golding. Mark Golding do the honorable thing and resign, man. Resign, man. Do Jamaica justice for the 60th. Resign. So we can put up a good leader for challenge. Bro God. Bully God. Me not ask, you know. I tell you, Jamaica. All Jamaicans want to see is a credible opposition. Mark Golding, you have a year and a half to have done so, and you have done nothing to put us in such a position to believe in you. Resign, Mr. Golding, man. Resign, man. And are you me go stick pan for the next 3 to 4 5 days? You me go stick pan. I'm going to show you some mistakes you make where you shouldn't make, Mr. Golding. Resign, man. Resign, man. Look how much pitney are dead and look how much crime are gone. Look how much teachers now get paid. Look how much nurses and doctors now get paid. And you not look out for them. You think them happy with you, Mr. Golding? No, man. Resign, man. Resign for the interest of poor people. Resigning for the interest of Jamaica. Mr. Golding, pack your bags, man. Pack your bags and go, Mr. Golding. Pack your bags and go, Mr. Golding. Resign, man. Resign, resign, resign. Resign, man. You can be something at the party, but just not the leader. You're not ready for this, man. You're not ready for this. You're not ready for this. You're not ready for this, Mr. Golding. You're not ready for this yet, boy. 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 Marky G, you're not ready for this. You're not ready for this, Mr. G. So pack up your things and go on out of the house. Make other people will make sense. Lead the party now. Alright? So here me go say Jamaica. Tell Mr. Golding say, me go spend some days highlighting in the gaps, the caveat. I'm going to highlight the gaps and the systems of this continuum that he leads. And from that, we will take on a course of a new Jamaica, with the leader of the opposition becoming one of the main and new voices for Jamaica. Bless up, Jamaica. Bless up. Dress up. Bless up. Bless up.